I forgot to attach the intro to the video this time. What's up, y'all? So we got another Absol team video. You know, we're still kind of trying to test the waters. A little backstory. After I played the Whismicott match where I copied Whismicott with Ditto, I thought I would try putting Whismicott on this team. And I tried to talk about it a little at the end of the video, last video, but I think I forgot. Yeah, it just seems like too obvious to have both Whismicott and Dragapult. So ultimately, I lost almost every. I did. I lost every match I've used with Whismicott on the team, and so that was unfortunate. And you know, I decided ultimately just to switch to Clefairy instead of Togekiss and leave Ditto on the team with a focus sash. So all these wins that you're about to see right now come after I have like a big losing streak with Whismicott on the team. Like literally, this is the match after I switched it. Uh-oh. Ooh, Dragapult avoided it. Okay, well, I think best case scenario was actually Absol avoiding and Dragapult not avoiding. Ultimately, it might not matter, but generally, I think it would have made a big difference. Ooh, yay, Lapras is still slower, because basically their Lapras had to be quicker than my Lapras to be quicker than Absol, because Absol at the speed lowering was still like 180 speed, maybe like 182, which is about my Lapras, right? And most Laprases are maybe like 160. So that worked out. Still would have been nicer to have that lowering on Dragapult instead of Absol. Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, they'll lower my attack 1, but now we just need to kind of choose who to attack carefully. Okay. That's nice. U-turn. Uh-oh. Hopefully they don't send out Incineroar or something, which totally is possible. Yep, exactly, so unfortunate for me. A +2 max darkness would have almost definitely taken out Regieleki still. That still did a lot to Incineroar, you can't deny that. And Dragapult is technically still the second fastest thing on the field. So if we want, we can honestly maybe just do Dragon Darts, max something on Regieleki. Yeah. Yeah, even though it'll hit both of them, we like to target the Incineroar with it. Good survive. Very good survive. Ooh. Aw, man. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That was a lot of damage. Alright, well, what is Incineroar gonna do? Parting shot, uh-oh. That puts Absol at like +1 right now, about to go to -1 because both of those two are about to come back out. So they're planning. Dragapult's gonna be the quickest thing on the field though right now. Cannot get fake outed. So Incineroar is going down. And technically we can also Sucker Punch Landorus. Ooh, actually no. We should probably Sucker Punch Incineroar at this rate. Yep. Yep, that was smart. Because Incineroar was just out of the Dragon Dart range. Okay. That was actually... Now I still have 2 people left, don't I? So just in case, we make sure that Ditto comes out directly across from Landorus. I don't think it would have like actually forced me to have to use Transform. If there's nothing across, I don't know if that's how Ditto works. But this is looking alright. They have a weird Landorus. And they cancel. Technically, Moonblast Rock Slide was probably my best bet. Another shiny. I do not have that shiny Dragapult yet. But I do have a shiny Pangoro, just not the Panchea. Well, now I do. Because of this video. Well, I'll take it, you know, Dex purposes. I do want to get a complete shiny Dex eventually if I can. I have like, it says I have like 350 or 400, like I don't know. So I definitely have a good bit. Ooh. I got the Squavit. And technically it actually took me 2 tries because the first Squavit that I got into ran from me. This Squavit, and so the one that you'll see in the catch animation, I threw a spare Master Ball because I was like, oh god, just catch it. Which I probably could have thrown like a Dusk Ball, but I mean, if a Repeat Ball didn't work, it's kind of like, come on, man. Oh, yeah. This opponent was like maybe ranked 13,000 or something. I think he was pretty good one. It's kind of interesting how the main team ends up being a lot of the time not even including Celesteela and Landorus, so it'll literally be like Absol Dragapult lead, Clefairy, Ditto in the back. And a lot of the time when I look at it, it comes to the end and I'm like, should have brought Landorus or something, but like Ditto can do it sometimes and it's pretty fun. Okay, well, no, no controller back. So they did reveal my Life Orb and my... Oh my god. It's like, come on, controller. It's annoying just to look at. Uh-oh. Can +4 Absol take out Dusclops through Reflect? Because you know they're probably trying to pull off Trick Room, right? I mean, technically they have out Regieleki, so that'd be a bad move, but you can almost guarantee that's what they were going to try to do. Unless they had used Will-O-Wisp, that's actually also very possible. Who they used it on? I don't know. Probably Absol because of the Life Orb. And you don't see that every day, huh? One shot on the Dusclops. Not only that, it had Reflect. Feeny? Okay. I remember, I think, thinking to myself that attacking Feeny's probably the bad idea, but I also kind of wanted to. Because they're gonna Dynamax Feeny. So... Huh. We still didn't, which was the right idea, honestly. Like, attacking Feeny would have just wasted a turn at this point. Ooh, nice. Right on, right on. They wanted to make sure their Max Starfall was going to do enough to Absol, which is now Dragapult. Who does get to switch in for Clefairy though. And that's really the beauty of the Ally Switch Dragapult, because after you use Beat Up on Absol, everybody's like, alright, attack Absol, attack Absol. And then you switch places with Dragapult, Dragapult goes down, hopefully, and then you just bring in Clefairy, and that's pretty much the game. See, okay, so that's the moment where I targeted Feeny, and it's like, should you really do that? It's not going to be enough to take out Feeny. It's going to do a lot of good damage. Oh my god. That was despicable. This'll do a good bit to Clefairy. Yeah. Okay. Feeny still has one more turn of Dynamax. And I mean, this was like about the point at which I realized I mean, I realized it earlier, but like, I really realized it now. I was like, yeah, I definitely should have targeted Tyranitar there, because if I missed this Iron Tail, that could have been like the whole game. No miss though, so you know that's really important. You know, when they probably saw that, they were like, oh my god, come on. Okay. And out comes Ditto further back to mimic their Feeny. So that'll be fun, right? We get to Ditto mock their Feeny, and then we just get to Absol Feeny versus Feeny. We still haven't gotten to test if sending out Ditto on the other side stops you from it being an imposter. Okay. They'll probably quit. No? Okay. Huh. Oh, and they flinched! Oh! Man. Not that it would have mattered, but... some good fun. Good old Ditto Absol fun. But I thought you guys would appreciate that. This battle has the super ominous music. Corviknight Togekiss. Okay, this isn't great. You know, Togekiss obviously can redirect us, but what we can also try to do is, yeah, that. And so even if they do redirect our beat up, we can just break their sash if they have a sash, and then just kind of take them out with Absol. Yep, exactly. So, break the sash, hopefully take it out. Absol does have knockout power even without the power-ups. Oh! I can't believe that. So Max Rockfall was actually the right move, even though I went for Max Steel Spike. Very unfortunate. Actually, it would have been interesting to see which one of those damages would have happened first, the healing from the leftovers or the chip from the rock claw. Beat up will be enough to take out Togekiss, which is nice. Yeah. Honestly, Max Darkness might have been our best bet. Yep. That actually took 4 beat-ups to so it was just enough. Ooh, okay. You know, they're still gonna be slower than Dragapult. So technically, we can honestly still go for the setup. Ooh, an Ice Cube comes out. Oh, that's not great. So, yeah, I mean, we can go for the beat-up setup. And we're gonna go for Max Darkness on Corviknight. I mean, technically going for Ice Cube could have been nice, but, like, we're technically wasting damage. It's just that Ice Cube can be a huge threat, which is unfortunate. And so, I mean, it's like, yeah, that did good damage on Corviknight. You can't deny that. Better to get that damage off before they get their defense boost, I guess. But then, yeah, you got Belly Drum Ice Cube is definitely a big threat. And our rock damage actually works to their benefit, because it sets off their berry. Ugh. So, you know, I mean, this is pretty rough. If you look at how much my moves are doing, we can take out Corviknight with a Sucker Punch, probably. It sucks to have to avoid Ice Cube, because Ice Cube has been such a threat. Well, I guess I should say Ice Cube's been such a threat in the past. Ooh. And we still haven't gotten the chance to attack Ice Cube, which is really unfortunate. Regieleki comes out. So, the right thing to do right now, especially since now I have an Ice Cube with a face and a sash, the right thing to do would be Icicle Spear their Ice Cube and then Sucker Punch. But I don't do it. Ugh. It's so unfortunate. But I didn't do it, and I used Rock Slide Protect. What a terrible move. That just made me lose. So 1,000,000,000,000% the right thing to do there was Sucker Punch Icicle Spear. And there's no telling what exactly would have happened, but like, it was the right thing to do. So, you know, that's what we do. We don't always just include wins, right? Like, you include the losses that are, you know, really unfortunate. Okay. So, I mean, Tapu Bulu is nothing to be taken lightly, you know? I mean, Grassy Glide's not going to do much right now. That is something to think about, Drifloon getting that defense boost, but when I looked at the field, I had to think about it, honestly, for a good moment. And then I was just like, well, I was like, A, who's going to be the fastest on the field? Which Bulu's probably going to be slower than my whole side of the field. And who's going to be the biggest threat right now? Which is definitely Tapu Bulu. Drifloon is a threat to Dragapult, but not really to Absol. And so, yeah, we have to attack Tapu Bulu. They self-activated their weakness policy. Look at that big bull-like Pokemon. So I mean, if we take out Tapu Bulu, that's a completely wasted turn for them, right? We could have won that last game. Sucker Punch, Icicle Spear, you knew what you had to do. And then if Absol had survived those Icicle Spears, all we had to do was use Sucker Punch again. So we take out the Tapu Bulu with not a scratch on our side of the field. Well, except for the beat up Proxies, obviously. Or Procky, I don't know what the word is. Really nice turn of events, you know. Really couldn't have asked for more. You do have to be careful with Drifloon on the field. I mean, Drifloon does get Will-O-Wisp, so, you know, obviously no one wants Mamoswine or Drifloon on the field, but Ice Shard does a good little bit. Okay. They actually have Focus Sash Mamoswine. That's funny. Well, alright. So yeah, Max Darkness Drifloon. And yep, Dragon Darts. Because no matter what, I mean, even with the burn, it's going to be enough to take out Mamoswine. The Ice Shard. Ice Shard is not enough. Might have even done more. Ooh, that's nice that they landed that. It's probably not going to matter, but I think Ice Shard even did more to Absol than it did to Dragapult. Toss 4 burned Absol, go. With the critical hit just to put salt on the wound, right? So very well played game on my part. I mean, they definitely tried to counteract my momentum, but it, you know, just they weren't able to do it. So they're either gonna cancel or we're just gonna sucker punch them out right away, you know. Okay, okay. Big sucker punch. And that's honestly one of the things that makes Absol such a threat to as a justified Pokemon, because it's like Dynamax Absol, very big threat as a justified Pokemon. Non-Dynamax Absol with Sucker Punch, very threatening justified Pokemon. So, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, if you make it through your Dynamax with Absol justified, you start throwing out Sucker Punches and just knocking people out left and right, as long as you target correctly. So, hope you enjoyed. Next video, we are going to keep using Justified Absol. So, get ready to see what happens, right? Have a good one, y'all.